Flosstube. I'm Gemma and welcome to my channel, Gemma May Stitch. This is Flosstube number 2. If you've come from my first video, thank you for coming back, and if you're new here, welcome. Well, let's get into it. I have not much to show at the moment. As I said in my last video, I am quite a monogamous stitcher, which I have thrown out the window for June. Which is the worst month to have done it. Like I said, we're getting married this month in nearly 3 weeks. Terrifying. And I've decided to do all of the stitching. So if we start with my first finish, it's a fully finished and a replacement finish from last week. So these are the bathroom finishes that I was talking about. I found a different frame I liked. If I can get it in. Ta-da! Oops, sorry about the glare. So here is my finish for the week. My Please Don't Summon Demons in the bathroom. Like I said, I didn't manage to get the glow in the dark after, but they are sparkly, and I probably shouldn't have put the glass in to show you. So they're étoile. Apologies for the pronunciation. And the dirty muffins that I had finished last time, I completely reversed. I took it out of that frame and put it into the ladder that's going to go in the bathroom. So there are 3 more spaces, if I could lift slightly. So yeah, we need a couple more bathroom designs for that, but that is my fully finished for the week. With the designs for the other spaces, we are thinking, my partner's done me a firefly pattern. It is available on Sneaky Geek Studios Etsy shop, and it's the, he done it as a I Aim to Misbehave Malcolm Reynolds piece, and I was like, if we added something about, but you should just aim, we could make it a bathroom piece. So he's done that for me. So that is on my list that needs to be stitched soon. So this is where the June goes. This should be stitched soon. This should be stitched soon. So that was my fully finished object. I'm calling it a finish. This is the Hello Caterpillar Sal Hello Sunshine. So in a project bag I made myself again, following Elizabeth's tutorial. I need to make them bigger. I have just gotten the 8-inch Q-snap finally, after being out of stock everywhere, but my 11 doesn't fit, so I'm going to need to learn to make bigger bags if I want my 11 by 11 to fit. Anyway, so here I finished the first part of the Sal, so that's what I'm saying, it's a bit of a finish, which came out at the end of May. I didn't put it down. I started stitching it. It's an easy stitch, it's a fun stitch, it's a colourful stitch. It was just, I just kept going. So here is the first part of Hello Sunshine, and it was a flamingo, and he's so adorable. So there's the little needle minder and my fave on there as well. So yeah, like I said, I love it. It's so colourful. And I can't wait for the next piece, but it's not out until the end of June, so I've got a while since I stitched it so fast, but that's fine. At least that one is done. So that was my work in progress. Finish, pretend. I've got one more then, work in progress, sorry, that I started because I'd finished the Caterpillar Sal, the first piece. And that is I did show it last time, is the Little Dove Designs Summer Blooms. So is it what it's going to look like? Now, there's a bit of a shopping saga with this one. I don't want to speak ill of any retailers because I know everyone is working really hard at the moment and things happen, but busy. I had to start this pattern with only a few of the flosses. So I had placed an order back on the 23rd of May for the rest of the floss and some fabric and it didn't arrive. I contacted the store. There was just a problem with my order that they hadn't contacted me about. So anyway, they've sorted it. They were really nice, and it has now arrived. So I do have more of the flosses for this. So I've got the whole set now. But I started stitching it anyway with what I had, and it was so hard for me to do it that way. So if I show you where I got, so this is about halfway down here. There are 5 different greens in this already, if you count the sort of bluey, tealy, I think they call it oyster on there. There's 2 in that border. That is a different green to that. You've got the door and then that. So yeah, I was like, how many greens? But I stitch from middle out, and I stitch in sections. But because I only had certain colours, I just had to stitch what colour I had. So luckily I had the border. Then I went up to the house because I had the door colour, and I had that one, and I obviously had white, so I've done the white bit. But no, I don't like the jumping about. I like to have all the colours, and I'll work in a sequence, I suppose. I like to work by the grid. So yeah, but I thought I got some good progress on that. And yeah, again, lovely stitch. The border looks like it would have been a nightmare. When I saw that in the pattern, I was like, I'm gonna get confused here. But no, as you're stitching, you can see the pattern. And so by the time you've done a little tiny bit of it, you don't even need your chart. You're just like, yes, I've got this pattern, it's fine. And as you can see, I've drawn out a lot of this one. So this is the heat erasable pen I was mentioning last time. So I grid, and then I kind of like draw in little sections, which I've had to do quite heavily on this because of the not having the floss colours. Where I would usually just cut, sewn it in, because I couldn't, I outlined it, so I knew, oh, this would be here. I'm a little, we won't go there. I'm just a little detailed in how I do it. So yes, that's my current work in progress. If you saw my last video, I was trying to avoid Halloween. I love Halloween, and I showed you my tree and everything, but I didn't want to get obsessed with doing all of the Halloween patterns I wanted to do. And I am completely blaming, I'm just going to check my notes for his, I know it's Chris, but just for his channel name, Chris Cross Stitch. Amazing name, by the way. I'm totally blaming him though, because he's made a Halloween in summer hashtag. It is Spooky Summer Stitch. So obviously now I need to do a Halloween to join in. So yes, I get to blame somebody else. And I get to stitch Halloween in summer. So I will be jumping in on that. When we get to haul and plans, I bought a few Halloween patterns, so I might need some help in choosing. So if you've got any opinions on which one I should do, pop it in the comments. I'll also pop some over on my Instagram, which is just Gemma_May, because it is my name. And let me know what you think. so that is all my current working going. I did also want to get back to the shop issue. Like I said, I don't want to badmouth anyone, so I won't name and shame or anything. But as far as I can find, there's only a few UK suppliers of a big amount of cross-stitch supplies. So if anyone in the UK has any suggestions on online stores that are really good, got supplies, or Ada, Floss, you know, I'm not talking masses, but if you've got any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. And also, if you've used 123 Stitch in the UK, if you've got any feedback on the postage time scale. So they don't really say very much on the website about how long it would take to get here. So I know they will post it here, but are we talking a month or are we talking 4? Just because I'd order anyway, but that gauges what I would order. Does that make sense? So yeah, so if anyone's got any information, UK based please, about shopping, just let me know in the comments below. Oh, my next purchase plan Sal is the, and I really want to get this right, Transpridetapestry. So I saw this over on Michelle Bendy's channel, and it's being hosted by Jessie from Mislaid Pages here on Flosstube, so you should go check them out. Their videos are really detailed. They've got the where to get it from, who it's by, and all that information, and could definitely explain much better than I can. So go check out their videos. So there's Michelle Bendy and Jessie at Mislaid Pages. She's hosting with the hashtag Transtasticsal. And here, so I've already bought the pattern, because basically halfway through watching Michelle Bendy's video, I was buying it as I was watching. So you have to excuse my notes, because I make notes as I go. So there he is. Oh, so adorable. So yeah, so that is a sale starting in June. Well, we're already in June now, I can't believe it. There are other hashtags, so the others are, find the notes, Stitch for Pride with the number 4, and Transpridetapestry. So what it is, the designer of the cross stitch, D20 Stitches on Instagram, is they've paid the artist for the design work. They are donating to trans support charities, groups, and it's an amazing pattern. Tick tick tick. So jump on. Like I said, if you want all the information for that, it is best to go to one of the guys, just because I'm hopeless with, even when I have notes, I don't know what I'm talking about. So go over to those guys. But it does lead me into, I bought, and I've probably lost, I bought fabric for it. I have bought fabric for it. I may have done a little bit of shopping this month. Okay, bear with, I left it away. And I'm back. I'm so sorry if that's a really choppy transition, but I really want to show the fabric for this. So, I'm a little worried it might end up too close to the colours, so we're going to have a go, see what happens. But I got this fabric. How nice is that? And it's literally called Unicorn Bath. It's from Claire Brown X Stitch on Etsy. Amazing service, super quick. I also bought from her then some mystery fabric, so you pay slightly less because you have no idea what you're getting, apart from your count. So yeah, so back to my unicorn. So that's what I have for it. I think like, it's not a bad colour match, apart from like I've got the sparkly bits on there. So that's one of the floss bundles I've got on order that's not due yet, so I haven't been able to make a start, but I've got my fabric and I've got my pattern and we are rearing to go. So then the other fabrics I got off Claire Brown in a surprise. I got this lovely teal, trying to get a real colour for you. It's a little brighter than it's coming up. Oh, that's quite good, this middle piece. So I had that one. It's all 16 count Ada, just because that's what I chose. How stunning is that? I have no idea what I'm going to do on it yet, but oh, when I saw that, this I like this, it's like a rough, rusticy. Really love that one. And this one, I actually like this fabric anyway. I've seen it in a couple of places, so I'm glad I've got like a sample piece. It's the beige with dots, beige with sort of snowflakes, I guess. But yes, oh, Christmas in July. So I want to do a couple of the Prairie Schooler Santas, the year ones. I want to start with this year, the year I was born and the year my partner was born, as like a little trio, celebrating this year being our wedding year. So I got that. I got some plain Zweigart then from Hobbycraft, just in the plain grey and a ivory. So that was my fabric purchases this week. Super excited for that unicorn fabric. It's stunning. Then my other, apologies for the wrestling, so not organised. I got my Q snaps. Yay! So I have, like I've shown before, I've got the 11 by 11. These are R&R craft frames. They were the only ones I could get during the whole lockdown issues. Everywhere was sold out, so I finally got a set of Q snaps. So I'm super excited that they arrived this morning. What else did I get? Oh, that's my giant pattern purchase. Oh, I got the second in my seasonal Little Dove Designs series. Couldn't think of the words then. So Spring Awakening is going to look like, and I've discovered something as I'm purchasing patterns. How adorable is that? Oh, I love it. I love a pattern with a sheep. I don't know why, and it's a terrible, terrible Welsh stereotype that I'm perpetuating, but I've seen loads lately, and again there's another one coming. I'm in love with these patterns, and especially if it has a sheep on it. So then, oh, and I can't remember the lady's name now. Oh, I'm terrible. I'll get my partner to pop a link down below because she's a fabulous Flosstube and such a diverse array of patterns that she does. Like she'll do the old-fashioned, the samplers, the really traditional, and then go right through to the more modern ones. And I had to go get a notebook, and then I sat there and I wrote down everything I loved on her video, and then tried to find some of it. But one thing I did find, so this website that she suggested was the Nimble Thimble. Now when I search this to come up, and it's not the first one that comes up, it's nimble, thimble, and it says cross stitch. I think it's in Shropshire. Let me just double check for you. Yeah, so it's in Llangedwin Mill, Llangedwin, SY10 9LD, for anyone who is in the UK and knows what that means. So I went a bit crazy. I thought, you know, you're buying patterns, you don't want them to come by themselves, do you? And environment, you don't want too many van trips. I'm saving the van trips. Deluding myself is what I'm doing. So here is, like I said, about the sheep, and I don't know why I love a pattern with a sheep. It's so cute. So this was the first one I had. So it's called On Friendship, and it's by Lila's Studio or Lila's Studio. Now I've watched a load of videos and I should know how to pronounce this by now. You want to say Lila, so it's Lila, I think. But how adorable those sheep. And I just love the saying, so absolutely adore that one. These ones, I want all of them. So there's a series. This is the Witchy Washi by Raise the Roof. Sorry about the plastic glare, I should have taken these out. I need to learn my organisation. But there's a Santa one. There's a vampire one, I think. Yes, there's Vlad's Wash, something like that. So yes, I want all of them. But they had this one in stock. And I think there's a little button in there. So, my house is going to be covered in cross stitch. So we've got a utility room, laundry room. I suppose it's quite common in America, I think. But anyway, so we've got one. So I made a little station. We've got the washer and the dryer, and I put a pole, well, not me personally, I had a pole placed across the top so we could hang the washing when it was done. So I want to put some washing cross stitching in there. So this is the first one I had. And I think then I've gone into Halloween crazy. Oh, let's do those ones first then. So Hands On Design, A Year of Celebrations, I got as well. And what I liked even more about this one is the alternatives. Now this still for Canada, so it doesn't really help me. Except maybe the November one, it's got poppies. So for Remembrance Day here in the UK as well. I thought that was really nice. I can always take out the Mountie hat. But July is then Canada Day, so I'm still stuck with either Canada Day or July the 4th. So, but the rest I absolutely love, and I do think that's a lovely touch for a company to give you the extra options when they know the themes they got are very country specific. And then I have One Christmas. Oh, I said the C word again. So this is Holiday Quaker by Lila's Studio. Quickly, there we are. I love Quakers as well. I've discovered as I'm looking through patterns. Words. I haven't bought the pattern yet, but I have the floss and the fabric for the Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. So I was only putting it off because of, like I said, I didn't really want to be doing too much Halloween at the moment. But now I'm allowed, thanks to Chris. So yeah, so I've got this Christmas one, which I may start for Christmas in July. I'm already planning like 2 months ahead. Oh no, it's 1 month now. This year's flying. So that's that one, and then all of these are Halloween. So the one I saw on this lady's, I'm so sorry, this lady's Flosstube was a Halloween one, and it is this, and oh, I'm gonna butcher the name, Teresa Kogut. It's Silhouette's Quaker, so another Quaker, and look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? I love everything about this. I love that there's a tiny bit of colour just to make Frankie the green. But it's one of those patterns that the more you look at it, the more you see. and I just love that. Yeah, oh, look at the little owl. So yeah, I can't wait to do that one. So as I said, with the starting a Halloween project for the Spooky Summer Sal, here's an option. Let me know what you think. Then I got Silver Creek Samplers Wicked Stitcher Society. So I thought, you know, come on, it combines stitching and witches. So I really like that one. I thought it was a cute little design. Now, I have done a Steel City Stitcher Jodie on all of these. I have no idea what size they are. They could be massive for all I know, but you know, they're pretty. So so I've got a Blackbird Designs Midnight Watch. Another one I so loved. I'm not a cat person, sorry. I've got a Jack Russell, cannot have cats. But I just thought that was stunning. The moon, the effect they've got going on in there. So I don't know what it calls for, but I love it. So another one, another Halloween option. And then I got a Blackbird Design book, Casting a Spell. So this is my first Blackbird Designs book, and obviously it was going to be a Halloween one. So look at those. And I cannot decide what I love most, but I think it's this bird shirt with a little pumpkin. That is amazing. I just think I'm gonna love doing that one. So yeah, that is also an option for my Halloween start. Now I think I stopped purchasing at that point. At least I hope I did. So plans, June, get married, important, turn up, don't get lost. So my stitching might be a little less this month, although looking at what I've just put planned, so I need to start my trans unicorn. I need to start a Halloween stitch. I need to keep going on my summer blooms, and the Hello Sunshine second part Sal will be out at the end of June. Luckily, it's gonna come out, I want to say like the 28th-ish, around that time. So everything will be over by then, so it should be okay to start that one. I'm just going to check my notes for anything else I was supposed to ask or mention. Nope, I've gone through everything. So thank you so much for coming and spending another session with me here on Flosstube. I hope I didn't ramble off too much, and just because I don't even know what I've said altogether right now. And I hope to see you soon.